It's a quarter to the weekend, and what better way to celebrate than having your two favorite girls, Diana Master and Aina Raizakweyo, spill the coffee beans because, hey, we're going to be dissecting all the latest trending.
Not dissecting.
Dissecting. Huh? In our biologist era, we're going to be dissecting. Okay?
Love.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
The holiday was good.
Yes.
Can't complain. How's your holiday?
Great. We are hoping you guys rested as well. Like Aina kept saying yesterday that please do rest, because once the holiday is done, you're going to, regret not resting. You'll be like, oh, I should have rested.
What did you do yesterday? Slept.
I slept.
What did I do? I was with my family. We had a small drinking session.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I saw you taking pictures with your siblings. That was so cute. That was so cute. It makes me miss a full house.
Yeah, like a unit of everyone. How far would you go for love? How far would you go for love?
I don't like who I am when I'm in love.
Just.
Because when I'm in love, the things that I do are so detrimental to the brand. Because when I get dizzy,
not detrimental to the brand.
I'm not a fan of how I act when I like someone, hey? I'm not a fan of how I act when I like someone. Because, it's detrimental to the brand. I'd be there like, trying to move mountains. I'd give this man my card to go buy whatever he wants. It will decline. But it's the thought that counts. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not it will decline, but it's the thought
it's
that
the
counts.
Thought that counts. You can go to Mercedes-Benz.
No, but you need to give us a measure of your love. How far would you go?
I need what?
Let's narrow it down and say that in terms of location, how far would you travel 250 kilometers to see the love of your life? Would you fly to Qatar to see the love of your life?
I'm willing to
relocate. Would you relocate to Oshakati for the love of your life?
How far
would you go?
I am willing to, for the love of my life, I'm willing to relocate. I would even fly out.
You can elope.
I can, no, not in my culture. There by elopement, no, we don't do that. But I'd be very much willing to relocate. And I think I've also been in a long distance relationship, right? And that actually works for me and whatnot. But I enjoy traveling to go see the person, things like that. And then eventually, because obviously when you start a long distance relationship, it's that discussion of who's going to move to who. Yeah. Things like that. So I'd definitely be willing to relocate for the love of my life.
Yo, good luck, Sana.
You wouldn't?
No. I think the other person should relocate for me.
Okay,
or unless they were in a country where I would benefit. If you live in New York, I'm coming to New York.
Yeah, exactly.
If you live in Oshakati, hell to the no.
Yeah, exactly. Things like that. I think
why would I go to Oshakati?
I think it's all about what it can do for your career as well.
Yes.
I think, the same for me.
If you live in Kenya, I would relocate to Kenya. I'd relocate to Joburg, maybe, in New York and LA, everywhere else.
So you can get, most first world countries, to be honest, I'd be willing to relocate. Actually, I'd be willing to relocate to a new country just to get a different environment.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, it needs to be somewhere where I can
somewhere
benefit.
That even if we break up,
I can still
find my feet and use my skills and use my talents.
Exactly.
To, make something of my life.
Because imagine everything that you've built here, and then now you have to go restart again. So you really have to be in love, and you also it has to be some place that benefits you.
Definitely. Please do let us know in the comment section how far you are willing to go for love. Let's engage. Let's give each other some advice. Maybe you've relocated before. Maybe you can tell us the pros and cons of that. And after the break, we are definitely bringing you our very exciting story. We are going to be dissecting, in the words of Diana Master, dissecting the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, something that broke the internet. Stay with us.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. ipensandevent.com.na.
Okay, so earlier Aina highlighted that we will be dissecting the Drake and Kendrick beef, but for now we start our stories in China, where a Chinese mistress used frozen embryos and is now demanding inheritance. The mistress of a dead man in China who tried to inherit his assets by giving birth to a son using embryo transfer surgery has shocked social media. The woman, surnamed Leng, from Guangdong province in southeastern China, sued her deceased lover for a portion of his estate, but the court did not support her claims. The dispute began after the death of the man, surnamed Wen, died in a traffic accident in 2021. Prior to his death, Leng had frozen some eggs which she said had been fertilized by Wen's sperm at a private clinic. In December 2021, Leng successfully delivered a baby boy, believing the boy had a right to inherit some of his deceased father's assets. Leng filed a lawsuit on his behalf in August last year. She demanded Wen's wife share part of the estate with her son, including property, insurance benefits, and company equity shares. It is not clear if Wen's wife responded, but she was apparently unaware that Leng had given birth to a baby boy by embryo transfer surgery.
Okay, so she can't get the child support or what?
No, she can't, because this man died before the child was even conceived.
Okay, who's she claiming the support from?
From the wife, from the estate.
Or from the state?
Yes, from the estate, because she's like, but technically speaking, biologically, that is his son.
Yeah, I agree with her. Because
but the court is like, no, but this man did not give consent for the egg to be fertilized using his sperm.
After he has died.
After he has died,
Yeah.
Exactly.
But why did she do that?
To get inheritance. She was thinking that she stands a valid reason.
Yeah, very good.
But the
chance.
court was like, nah, sis, relax,
She should
breathe.
have just used all that energy to secure another rich man.
Honestly.
Who's alive.
Honestly.
Like, why go through like things that might not work?
If you were a mistress before, you can be a mistress again. Now you know the tips and tricks of how to bag a rich married man.
You know? So why didn't you just start over? Now you have this person
To take care of for the next 18
who's
years.
somewhat useless to you now.
Exactly.
You can't benefit from them.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
You have to feed them using your own money.
Yeah, now you have to really go out and find a job or work at something so
guys.
that you can be able to support this person whom you thought was going to support you.
Exactly.
But now everything is a mess. See, this life.
This life, no balance. But it's why I keep saying don't have kids unless you are fully 1000% ready. Like, you know the responsibilities that come with having a child.
And the other day I was just saying, for me, and we can debate this the whole year until Jesus comes, we can debate this. For me, I just feel like you have no business having children with a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
And that's that on that.
Don't do it.
That's that on that. 1000% agreed.
Don't do it to yourself.
1000% agreed.
Rather wait for you to have a solid unit.
Yeah.
And have a child within that unit.
And only when you are ready, when both of you
are
have
ready.
actually accepted what comes with having a child.
Because it's so much that goes on. Like, people go through, and a lot of couples always break up when the girl falls pregnant during that postpartum period, because a lot of people don't understand what it is, so they just think, oh, you're just being a mean person to me or whatever, I'm done with you. Like, we really need, I don't know, maybe we need education on that period. And it can happen to a man, it can happen to a woman also at the same time, but we do not understand. And that's why we have so many people, good couples, but as soon as they have a child, and then they break up.
I think it was TLC or BBC, I don't remember, one of the two channels had a show called Baby Changes Everything, where it followed these couples, like boyfriend, girlfriend, that would then have a child. And most of the time, the couples would break up.
It's
0 out of 5 stars.
I don't know if it's cursed or if it's...
Do not recommend.
I
But anyway...
do not recommend. Let's get over to something that I highly recommend you get into. If you are on social media and you love rap, you love hip-hop, you love entertainment, you like a little bit of beef, just to entertain yourself, yourself. This is something that broke the internet. This is something I think that you should get on. Kendrick Lamar has released a new diss track against Drake entitled Euphoria, the latest in a long-running feud between two hip-hop heavyweights, which was reignited earlier this year and has since ballooned into a civil war among rap upper echelons. This song, which shares a name with the HBO series on which Drake serves as the executive producer, was released on Lamar's YouTube channel on Tuesday. Over 6 minutes, Lamar calls Drake a master manipulator and habitual liar before attacking his parenting abilities, his biracial identity, and his Canadian background. Okay, I'm not gonna get into, the
bars,
because some of them are very offensive and they're television sensitive, so I'm just gonna skip that part. The pair's feud dates back as early as 2013 when Lamar, who had just broken out at the time, appeared on the Big Sean track Control to assert his dominance over his fellow rappers. Later that year, he took aim at Drake, referring to him as a sensitive rapper in a performance at the BET Awards. In March this year, the feud reignited again when Lamar made a guest appearance on Future and Metro Boomin's Billboard topping hit that is titled Like That. Lamar's verse responds to a 2023 song called First Person Shooter by Drake and J. Cole, where the two artists called themselves, along with Lamar, the Big Three of hip-hop. The Big Three, Lamar raps on Like That. He says it's only him